Welcome to Conquered Black. If you want to stop sounding like a textbook and start speaking like an advanced native professional, you are in the right place. Today, we are mastering 50 elite C1 and C2 level phrasal verbs. These words will transform your fluency in business, academic, and high-level conversations. Watch closely, listen to the context, and stick around until the end to challenge yourself with our advanced English quiz. Let's begin. Number 1. Weigh in. Definition: to give an opinion or enter a discussion. Example: the director decided to weigh in on the marketing strategy. Number 2. Iron out. Definition: to resolve minor problems or details. Example: we need to iron out the remaining technical flaws before launching the system. Number 3. Single out. To choose one from a group for special attention. Example: the CEO singled out the design team for their exceptional work. Number 4. Spell out. Definition: to explain something in explicit detail. Example: let me spell out the contract terms so there is no confusion. Number 5. Fall back on. To use something as a secondary option. Example: when the main server crashed, the company used local database backups. Number 6. Factor in. To include a specific detail when planning. Example: you must factor in inflation rates when calculating next year's corporate budget. Number 7. Phase out. To gradually stop using something. Example: the institution plans to phase out physical textbooks by the end of this year. Number 8. Ramble on. To talk for a long time in a confused way. Example: the speaker began to ramble on, losing the audience interest. Number 9. Bottom out. To reach the lowest point before stabilizing. Example: experts believe that the housing market will finally bottom out next month. Number 10. Clam up. To suddenly stop talking due to nervousness. Example: during the high-pressure interview, the candidate began to clam up and struggled. Number 11. Mill around. To move aimlessly in a large crowd. Example: thousands of students were milling around the plaza waiting for the ceremony. Number 12. Map out. To plan detail-oriented layouts. Example: the academic coordinator spent weeks mapping out the entire primary school curriculum. Number 13. Gloss over. To avoid talking about an unpleasant fact. Example: do not gloss over the budget deficit during the financial presentation. Number 14. Zero in on. To direct all attention toward one target. Example: we need to zero in on the core demographic of learners. Number 15. Toy with. To consider an idea casually. Example: the management team is toying with the idea of launching a new mobile application. Number 16. Size up. To examine something to form a judgment. Example: the legal team spent days sizing up their opponents before the trial. Number 17. Spark off. To cause an immediate reaction. Example: the controversial policy change sparked off massive protests across the country. Number 18. Measure up. To meet required standards. Example: the new franchise location failed to measure up to our operational standards. Number 19. Blurt out. To say something suddenly without thinking. Example: she accidentally blurted out the surprise project details during lunch. Number 20. Shore up. To strengthen something failing. Example: the central bank took drastic actions to shore up the national currency. Number 21. Sound out. To discover opinions informally. Example: I will sound out the department head before submitting the formal proposal. Number 22. Back down. To admit defeat in an argument. Example: neither party was willing to back down during the intense legal negotiations. Number 23. Playing down. To make something appear less important. Example: the spokesperson kept playing down the severity of the security breach. Number 24. Act up. To behave badly or function poorly. Example: my computer's operating system has been acting up since the latest update. Number 25. Leaf through. To turn pages quickly. Example: I was leafing through the educational journal while waiting in the lobby. Number 26. Talk down to. To speak as if someone is less important. Example: a great leader will never talk down to their junior staff. Number 27. Cave in. To stop resisting pressure. Example: the committee finally caved in to the public demands for total transparency. Number 28. Live down. To make people forget an embarrassment. Example: if you fail this presentation, you will never live it down. Number 29. Egg on. To strongly encourage unwise action. Example: the boy's friends kept egging him on to jump into the freezing river. Number 30. Brush off. To dismiss rudely. Example: the manager completely brushed off my suggestions for workplace improvement. Number 31. Burn out. To become exhausted due to overworking. Example: working 12 hours every day without a break will cause you to burn out. Number 32. Plod along. To progress at a slow, boring pace. Example: the research project is plodding along despite the lack of funding. Number 33. Knuckle down. To begin working hard. Example: exams start next week, so it is time to knuckle down and study. Number 34. Slack off. To reduce your effort. Example: the supervisor noticed that several employees began to slack off on Friday afternoons. Number 35. Write off. To accept something is a total failure. Example: the company decided to write off the bad debt. Number 36. Sail through. To succeed easily. Example: with her excellent preparation, she was able to sail through the Cambridge exam. Number 37. Polish off. To finish something quickly. Example: give me 10 minutes to polish off this final assessment report. Number 38. Press on. To continue determinedly despite difficulties. Example: even though it was pouring rain, the team decided to press on. Number 39. Run up against. To encounter unexpected obstacles. Example: we ran up against severe regulatory delays during the international expansion. Number 40. Walk out on. To suddenly abandon a responsibility. Example: the lead designer decided to walk out on the project before the deadline. Number 41. Dumb down. To simplify information excessively. Example: the media tends to dumb down complex scientific concepts for the general public. Number 42. Play along. To pretend to agree to avoid conflict. Example: I knew his theory was wrong, but I decided to play along. Number 43. Cotton on. To suddenly realize something. Example: it took him a while, but he finally cottoned on to what they were planning. Number 44. Mill about. To walk around slowly without purpose. Example: the tourists were milling about the historical square taking photographs. Number 45. Die down. To gradually become less intense. Example: we should wait until the political controversy dies down before launching our product. Number 46. Pass off as. To pretend something is something else. Example: the fraudster tried to pass off the cheap watch as an authentic luxury item. Number 47. Make out. To clearly see or hear something with difficulty. Example: the audio quality was so poor I could barely make out the speaker. Number 48. Rationalize away. To find an excuse to minimize error. Example: you cannot rationalize away your lack of preparation by blaming traffic. Number 49. Bring about. To cause something to happen. Example: creative thinking and AI will bring about major changes in modern education. Number 50. Think through. To consider all possible effects carefully. Example: you need to think through the long-term consequences before signing this contract. You have mastered all 50 advanced phrasal verbs. Exceptional work. Now it is time to put your fluency to the test. Do the quiz at the end to evaluate your progress. Let's see how many points you can score out of 5. Ready? Let's begin the test.